The sky above New York burned with orange light. Explosions rocked the city as massive warships hovered in orbit. People screamed and ran, cars overturned, smoke and fire filled the streets, emergency sirens howled. In a metal corridor aboard the orbital defense station, Adan Malik stood straight. He gripped the railing and watched the screens. Red alerts flashed across the walls. He did not move. His mind raced, but his face stayed calm. Around him, soldiers ran back and forth, shouting orders and panic in equal measure. Lieutenant Kareem ran up. His face was pale, sweat streaking it. Adnan, the fleet just appeared behind Mars. They are huge. We have no time. Need a plan. Adnan did not flinch. We fight smart. Hit their supply lines first. If we can take one ship down, we show them Earth is not weak. Gather the pilots. Got a strike team ready in 10 minutes. Kareem hesitated. 10 minutes? We barely have enough fuel for one sortie. The civilians are still evacuating. Then we take the risk. If we do nothing, they will destroy everything. Adnan's voice was calm but firm. He turned and walked to the command deck. Below on Earth, Layla adjusted the thrusters on a prototype drone. She wiped blood and sweat from her face and looked at the data streaming on the monitors. She could see the enemy ships moving like shadows over the planet. If we can hack into their systems, we might slow them down, she said. Adan appeared on the screen. Layla, your drones could give us the edge. Do it. Every second counts. In space, human fighters launched from the station. Engines burned bright in the darkness. The fleet of enemy ships was massive, metal glinting cold in the sunlight. The first shots fired. Explosions lit the black sky. Adan watched every movement. He barked orders. Kareem, flank the lead ship. Layla, target their engines. Move now. The pilots dodged blasts and returned fire. One fighter exploded near the lead enemy ship. Sparks flew. Metal twisted. Silence followed for a moment, broken only by static on the comms. Then the ship shuddered violently. Alarms screamed. A wave of hope ran through the station. They had hit it. They had really hit it. But the relief lasted only a second. Another alert flashed. Adnan's hand slammed the console. They're not alone. More ships are coming from behind Jupiter. They have been hiding there. Kareem's face went pale. More. How many? Adnan's eyes hardened. Too many, and they are faster than we expected. Prepare for impact. Outside the station, the sky above Earth grew darker. Fires spread across cities. Rockets rose in smoke. The first strike was over. The real war was about to begin. Earth's surface was chaos. Cities burned, roads were wrecked, and smoke made the sky dark. Military bases were under attack. Soldiers scrambled, civilians ran in every direction. The enemy fleet hovered above, metal glinting cold in the sun. Adnan Malik stood in the command center of the main base near Chicago. Screens showed ships moving fast, missiles arcing through space, and cities being hit. He held a tablet in his hands, his face calm but tense. Lieutenant Kareem ran in. Adnan, we need to move civilians. They are trapped in several cities. We can't reach them all. We save as many as we can, Adnan said. But the fleet is too strong. We must fight smart. Gather the commanders. We make one unified plan. Everyone must fight together, or we are finished. Adnan moved quickly through the base. Soldiers were loading weapons, drones lifted off the ground, and engineers worked on the prototype weapons Layla had built. The air smelled of fuel and smoke. Machines hummed. Layla joined Adnan near the command deck. If we can hack their supply ships, we can slow them down, she said. Her hands shook from fatigue, but she worked fast. I can try a remote override, but it will take risk. If I get caught, I'm done. You do it, Adnan said. Take the risk. Every second counts. On the screens, Earth fighters flew into space, weaving around explosions. Some pilots did not return. Sparks and metal rained from destroyed ships. Every hit felt like a loss. Every success felt temporary. Adnan gathered the commanders. He pointed at the map of the solar system. We strike in waves. The enemy is large, but they have weak points. Supply lines, engines, command ships. We hit them there. Move fast. Move precise. Don't waste lives on hopeless attacks. A young officer interrupted. Sir, one of our commanders may have betrayed us. We intercepted messages being sent to their fleet. We don't know what has been shared. Adnan clenched his jaw. We act as if they have. We cannot trust anyone. Focus on the mission. Protect civilians. Strike where it counts. That is all we can control. Engineers and drone teams prepared for a surprise attack. Drones zipped into orbit, dodging laser fire. Fighters attacked enemy supply ships, capturing weapons and data. Sparks flew across the black of space. Oh, then the alarms blared. Karim shouted, "Adnan! One of the enemy weapons is charging near Los Angeles. They can destroy the city in minutes." Adnan's face was hard. "Get every fighter. Divert all drones. Move now. We cannot let them fire." Outside, missiles arced through smoke. Engines roared and cities lit up with fire. The strike team launched toward the weapon. As the team neared Los Angeles, the weapon began to glow brighter. Layla's voice came through the comms. "It's active. You may not reach it in time." Adnan tightened his grip on the console. "Then we fight harder. No one dies without reason. Move." The scene cut between cities on fire and humans pushing against impossible odds. Every move mattered. Every second could be the last. Then Karim's voice broke through again. "Sir, it's not just a weapon. It's part of a larger system. They've been hiding more than we thought." Adnan stared at the screens. His eyes narrowed. "Then the fight has just begun." The cities burned, and the sky above was dark with smoke and fire. Missiles streaked through the air. Explosions shook the ground and sent debris flying. Every street was chaos. Every second counted. Adnan Malik moved through the underground command tunnels beneath Chicago. The walls vibrated from distant blasts. Engineers and soldiers ran past, carrying weapons and checking systems. Adnan's face was set. He did not speak. He only moved fast, giving orders as he went. Lieutenant Karim ran alongside him. "Adnan, reports are coming in. Multiple cities are under attack. Our fighters are outnumbered. We can't hold them all." Adnan clenched his jaw. "We focus on what we can protect. The rest we slow down, draw them into traps, divide their fleet, make every shot count." In space, drones zipped between ships, firing, dodging, and capturing weapons. Layla's voice came through, comes, tense but steady. "Engines on the lead ship are exposed. We can hit it, but it will be close." Adnan nodded. "Target it now." Pilots dove through debris, weaving around explosions and energy blasts. Sparks flew from damaged ships. One fighter went down. The pilot's voice cut out in static. Adnan's eyes tightened. Every loss weighed on him. Every life mattered. On Earth, civilians fled burning streets. Emergency shelters overflowed. Soldiers fought back waves of enemy troops. Rockets hit abandoned buildings. Adnan coordinated every move through the comms, jumping between battles in orbit and on the ground. A sudden explosion shook the base tunnels. Soldiers shouted. Dust fell from the ceiling. Adnan looked up and saw a young officer collapsed. Blood ran down her face. Karim grabbed her. "She's alive but hurt. We need medics now." Adnan ignored the pain in his chest. There was no time. Protect her. Continue the fight. Above New York, a human strike team hit the enemy's engines. Sparks and metal rained. The ship shuddered violently. For a moment, silence fell. Then alarms blared. The enemy fleet began to regroup faster than expected. Adnan's come crackled. "Sir, the fleet is splitting. They are sending a squad straight toward Los Angeles. They plan to hit the city and retreat before we can respond." He tightened his grip on the console. "Divert all forces. I don't care what it takes. Stop them." Karim looked at him. "We might lose the city. Even if we stop the squad, there's no guarantee." Adnan's eyes hardened. "Then we fight harder. No one dies without reason." The pilots raced through space, weaving past explosions. Layla guided drones toward the squad. Energy beams lit the black sky. Engines flared. Ships collided. Sparks flew. Suddenly, an alarm flashed on Adnan's screen. His face went pale. "They've deployed a weapon. It's moving toward the atmosphere. If it reaches the surface, it will destroy everything in Los Angeles." Karim's voice broke. "We won't make it in time." Adnan's jaw tightened. "We make time. Get every ship you can. I want that weapon disabled before it hits. As the team surged toward Los Angeles, the weapon pulsed with energy. Lights blinked, alarms screamed, time stretched thin. Then Layla's voice came, quiet but sharp. Adnan, it's not just a weapon. If it fires, it could guide them to every city on Earth. They're planning a full strike. Adnan's eyes narrowed. Then we hit it now, or Earth falls. Prepare for everything. The battle intensified. Sparks, fire, metal, and smoke filled the world. Every second mattered. Every move could be the last. Adnan Malik's strike team moved through the corridors of the enemy command ship. Metal walls gleamed under harsh lights. The hum of engines and distant alarms filled the air. Every step was tense. Every corner could hold danger. Lieutenant Karim led the way, weapon ready. Adnan's sensors show more troops ahead. They are waiting. Adnan nodded. We expected that. We move fast, hit the core, and get out. No hesitation. Layla followed, carrying a portable control module. Her hands shook slightly, but her eyes were sharp. Once we reach the main system, I can shut down their weapon network. It won't take long, but we'll have no second chance. They rounded a corner and saw enemy guards. A brief firefight erupted. Shots rang off metal walls. Sparks flew. One soldier went down. Karim shouted. Adnan fired precise bursts, taking out two more. They moved quickly. Inside the main control room, lights blinked across consoles. Panels displayed maps, energy readings, and weapon coordinates. Adnan looked at the screens. They planned to hit every major city at once. If Layla doesn't shut it down, Earth is finished. Layla connected her device. I'm in. It's risky. Any alarm and they'll trap us here? Alarms blared almost immediately. Red lights flashed. Soldiers poured into the room from every direction. Adnan and Karim returned fire. Sparks flew as bullets hit consoles. Layla typed fast, overriding systems. Almost there, she shouted. Her voice trembled, but she kept going. The main weapon network began to shut down. Engines on enemy ships flickered and sputtered. Suddenly, an enemy commander appeared on the screen. His face was calm, but his eyes were sharp. You think you can stop this? You will die here, and your people will fall? Adnan's voice was steady. You are wrong. Humans never give up. You underestimated us. The commander activated a hidden defense. Energy barriers rose around the control room. Karim cursed. We are trapped. We can't get out. Adnan's eyes narrowed. Then we fight our way through. Layla, finish your work. I will cover you. The corridor erupted in fire and smoke as reinforcements attacked. Soldiers and machines clashed in tight spaces. Sparks, shouts, and explosions filled the air. Adnan fired, moved, and dodged. Karim fell, hit in the shoulder. Adnan grabbed him and pushed forward. Layla's voice came sharp. It's done. The network is offline. Weapons disabled. Adnan felt a surge of relief, but it was brief. On the screen, he saw more enemy ships powering up. They had reserves hidden, he muttered. They aren't finished. An explosion rocked the room. Dust fell from the ceiling. The blast doors were about to seal. Adnan turned to Karim and Layla. We get out now. No hesitation. As they ran through smoke-filled corridors, alarms blared louder. The enemy commander's voice echoed through the system. You may survive this, Malik, but the war is far from over. Your people will pay. Adnan's hand tightened on his weapon. Not today, he said. Outside, the enemy fleet shifted position, engines flaring, sparks and debris floated in space. Adnan's team had survived, but the real fight was not over. The next battle was coming faster than anyone expected. The sky above Earth burned with fire and smoke. Enemy ships moved fast, engines flaring, cutting through clouds. Cities below shook from blasts. Rockets streaked into orbit. Every second was critical. Adnan Malik stood on the deck of the main battle station. His hands gripped the railing. He watched the enemy move. His face was tense, eyes sharp. Around him, soldiers and pilots prepared for the final strike. Every ship, every fighter, every drone counted. Lieutenant Karim ran up, his uniform scorched and torn. Nadnan, they are regrouping. They're stronger than we thought. We fight anyway, Nadnan said. We hit the lead ships. We divide their fleet. We take control. Layla adjusted the drone network from the station console. Sparks flew from damaged panels. Engines on their lead ship are exposed again. If we hit it now, the rest of the fleet will scatter. Adnan nodded. Target it. Full assault. No mistakes. Human fighters launched into space, weaving past enemy fire. Missiles streaked across the darkness. Drones zipped between ships, firing and dodging. Sparks and debris floated in orbit. Every pilot knew the risk. Some would not return. Adnan coordinated the attack, calling orders with steady voice. Kareem flanked the left. Layla covered the right. Everyone else hit the engines. Move fast. Explosions lit the black sky. One enemy ship shuddered and broke apart. Sparks rained into space. Others began to scatter. The human fleet pressed forward. Suddenly, an alarm blared. Sir, one of their command ships is moving toward Earth's surface. It carries a weapon. It can destroy everything in New York and Chicago in minutes. Adnan's jaw tightened. We stop it. No hesitation. Full strike team. Move now. Kareem and Layla joined him in the assault shuttle. Engines flared. They shot into space, dodging fire. Explosions rocked the hull. Kareem fired at enemy fighters, clearing a path. Layla hacked into the ship's systems remotely, disabling shields. They reached the command ship. Adnan fired precise bursts, hitting engines and weapons. Sparks flew. Metal twisted. The ship shuddered violently. Inside, Adnan saw the enemy leader through a viewport. The man was tense, but calm. You may have delayed us, Malik, but you cannot win. Adnan aimed. Humans never lose hope. We fight until the end. With one coordinated strike, the command ship exploded. Flames and debris scattered in orbit. The enemy fleet faltered. Their morale broke. Ships began to retreat. Emmons pressed the attack.
Everywhere.
Every remaining ship fell into disarray. On Earth, cities lit up with relief as enemy attacks stopped. Soldiers cheered. Civilians hugged each other. Tears ran down faces. The sky slowly cleared of smoke. Adnan watched from the station. His face was grim. Victory was real, but the cost was high. Cities lay in ruins. Friends and soldiers had died. His hand tightened on the railing. Then a signal appeared on the screen. Unknown coordinates flashed from deep space. Kareem squinted. Sir, something's watching us, far beyond their fleet. Adnan's eyes narrowed. Then the war may be over for now, but humanity will need to stay ready. We survived this. We'll survive the next. The station engines roared as humanity began to rebuild. Sparks from distant wreckage floated in space. Victory was theirs, but the galaxy was still out there, watching, waiting.